Welcome to Pigskin Passion TV, and it's your boy, the Black Mamba. It's January 2nd, episode number 56. And guys, we back. We back for the final week of fantasy football. And actually, all we doing this week is just recapping the year. And guys, your boy, the Black Mamba, is the fantasy champ of his hometown league. And man, it's nothing more stressful than watching these championship games when you're in the finals for fantasy. You're watching meaningless games throughout the weekend that nobody else is paying any attention to, but you are closely paying attention to them because you got players that you have playing and that you have going against. And this game couldn't have got any closer than what it was. The last game, he had Jordan Love, I had Ty Chandler. I had a very comfortable lead going into Sunday night. The score was 108-76. So I'm thinking to myself, I got a 32-point lead. Jordan Love has to absolutely go off, and Ty Chandler has to totally wet the bed. And guys, guess what almost happened? Ty Chandler almost wet the bed, and Jordan Love, he did go off. At the end of the first quarter, I was like, I don't know about this. This is going to be pretty tight. And he threw a touchdown. He ran in a touchdown, and it was like Minnesota could not stop them at all. I don't even know if they punted the ball one time. It basically went down to the very last play of the game. Or not the very last play, but yeah, it did. It was his last possession in, and they had a third down, and they were already beating the brakes off of Minnesota, so they really didn't try to score. And he threw a lazy pass out to one in the flat to one of the, I think it was to the running back, and he got tackled, and they ended up kicking a field goal. If he throws another touchdown, guys, this is a different story. But it was exhilarating to come out with that win. And I made a move for Zamir White, who it was a last-minute decision. I was looking at my lineup. Zamir White I felt like he had a better chance to put some points on the board than Javonte Williams, so I ended up switching him out, and those points actually came in handy. And I hope that I was able to help you guys win your fantasy leagues as well. Thank you guys for tuning in with me as I record my first year on YouTube and actually win my league. Thank you guys for dropping in with me every week. And next year, we're going to be a little better organized. We're going to do some off-season studying. So I'm always waiting until the first couple of weeks before the season starts before I actually start doing research. And I think I'm going to change that this upcoming year. This helped me to actually be able to study up and make some good pickups. I actually had a couple of good pickups during the season. In Puka Nacua, I was able to pick up Njoku. As you guys remember, at the beginning of the season, I thought Darren Waller was going to be my MVP of my team, and I ended up cutting him probably in week 6, somewhere in that ballpark. But yeah, man, I'm glad this is over. Like I say, it's very stressful. I mean, just the last 6 weeks of my season, 3 out of the 6 games that I won were basically by like one possession or one little thing happens and I lose. I won those 3 games probably by a total of 2 or 3 points. And I started out 0-3. So this is like a storybook ending for a fantasy season. You start out 0-3, everything has to go right in order to make the playoffs. And that almost never happens in fantasy. And as I said, we'll come back throughout the season to look at players in the offseason who we can target during next fantasy season so that, we get off to a good start and we don't have to sweat to get into the playoffs at the end of the fantasy season. So I hope I was able to help somebody or one of you guys to at least win your league or make some good pickups. And with that said, I got a public service announcement. Spike that like, comment, subscribe, and it's your boy, the Black Mamba, out.